Good morning, everybody. It's about 7:30 a.m. on Saturday, February 22nd, 2014. Casa de Rosie, Rancho de Rosie, Santa Rosa, USA. You're like, oh, I've been following this for 14 months, Rosie. I rarely see you do an outside morning chooch. Well, it was an unusual night last night. At 7 o'clock in the evening, I was finishing working outside. I cleaned up all the equipment. I had chooched with Missy Jen a little bit on a Google Plus hookup. And just as I was getting ready to get up and start preparing dinner at about 7:30, I heard this boom outside. And I've lived here a few years. I know, like, there's a car accident happening at that moment, like a car hit another car, boom, and then about 1 second later I heard boom, and then another something else got hit out there, and then about 2 seconds after that I hear this crash, and I hear wood sort of splintering, and I feel a shock in the house, and I know some dumbass has run into the corner in the house. And sure enough, that's what happened last night at about 7:20 p.m. Some woman in a 750i, I don't know, I mean, a wild man will know better than I, a fancy ass BMW, hit a car up the street, bounced off that, and hit a truck in front of the house and veered into the corner of the house, and pretty much whacked the corner of the house here. They splintered the support beam. The roof is fine because there's still a lot of wall to hold it up and everything. But I'll show you the picture here when they were extricating her from the car. And let me grab this here. Pardon my reach. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know how well you'll be able to see this. Yeah, let's get that. Yeah, there it is. You can see the car. Well, at the back of the car is a Santa Rosa firefighter. They had to extricate her car, and if you look at that blob leaning against her right front her passenger door front, that's actually her hood just laying on there. Luckily, you can't really see it too well, but if you look down at the bottom, you can see like a planter box, like a 8-inch planter box that sticks up from the ground. That actually prevented her car from really coming full force in the house. That planter box tore off the wheels of her the front wheels of her car. Yeah, if you look inside, the drywall is damaged. It shifted inside the house, but the fire department came and inspected and said there's no problem with a coming down or anything. Still a lot of timber there, and it's all good. I've sort of boxed it over. So then I'm dealing with that, and I text the boss. I said a car ran into my house, and the next thing I know, about a half hour after the accident, I got cops, I got fire department here, I got 5,000 neighbors. I'm ready to do everything except set up bleacher seats out there, right, for the neighbors. And here comes Bobby, and the boss had texted Bobby, called Bobby, told him get over. Here comes Bobby, and Bobby's had a few to drink, right? And he's kind of mumbling this, but he made it over here. He helped me a bit, calm me down and everything. And then about 8:45, I get this text from the boss and Janet. We're coming up tonight, and you can see Janet's car. So on top of having to deal with all the mess and call the insurance company, and I've been renovating the house for 3 years, right? The last thing I wanted was some dumbass to run into the house, right? So on top of that, now I got to run and do the laundry real quick and do a blitz clean on the bathroom, and we got it done. And then we went out drinking about 10:30. We got home, we went to bed about 2:30 last night. So the boss said the best way to deal with your troubles is just be a heavy drinker. So I took that to heart. You come around the front of the house here, and unbelievably, this hedge took an incredible punishment over here. I mean, they had to tow the car back out of here again too. And amazingly, a lot of that hedge, there's a lot of stuff been swept up. You can see her skid marks where she came in. She came in there and flew up here. She must have been up here at a terrific rate of speed. And luckily, like I say, this planter box around the side really saved the day. You can see how she hacked out a huge. You can imagine the force that she hit with that, and that absorbed a lot of the blow. Otherwise, she would have gone careening into the house. Well, I just taped up the corner there. Yeah, it's pretty ugly under there. You can see some of the. Can't really shoot that too well, but you can see how that's been pretty much rammed in that corner there. So the good news is she drove a. The good news is she drove a BMW, so meaning she's got money. Has still bits of her freaking car. I'm sure I'll be picking them out of the lawn. So you know they're gonna have to. Yeah, there's a lot of shit that you see in the light of day. All kinds of parts off of her car and stuff. So the neighbor's truck, you can see it up there, the white one. He got whacked on the side by her too. So yeah, she did a hell of a job. But luckily, I don't know how bad her injuries are going to be because they extricated her. But I'm on my way up now to buy some coffee beans, to grind some coffee, to get breakfast for the boss and Janet. So obviously my plan of work schedule's been disrupted today, but I'm alive. I'm not injured. You know, all things considered, it could have been worse. I'm just so glad that I have that planter box that absorbed a lot of the hit of that, and it also looks like she didn't manage to take out the water system too. I don't know what the hell. It's another part of her car there. I don't know. Luckily, that seems to be all intact down there. So yeah. So I'm sure today I'll have a lot of looky-loos coming around. Ooh, what the hell happened? You know, want to check everything out and everything. But I am fine. It's a different kind of chooch. But sometimes you just got to roll with the punches. So I'm off to the store, and I'll try to get some uploads going today. And you know, we'll keep you posted. Obviously. I'm sure I'll be contacted in the next week or so by her insurance company. Let's just call this the Rancho takes a hit last night. So have a great Saturday, everybody. You'll probably have a better one than I did. Thanks, guys, and I am fine. I've had a lot of people. I posted up on Facebook. A lot of people ask me how I'm doing. I am doing fine. You know, life rolls on. Janet, the boss, and I are going to go out and get some breakfast. They'll be on their way, and we'll be back in the Shine Shack doing the job. Happy Saturday, everybody.